Andariki Vandanamu, and I thank the organizers of this Temple Convention Expo to organize such an amazing programs and unimaginable temple connect which they are doing, and I bow my head to each and every team members who are part of this mega initiative. I am from Tamil Nadu, and I would like to show the rich heritage of Tamil Nadu temples. So how the temples, there are 1,10,000 temples in Tamil Nadu, and how the rich heritage of the temples we had, and few temples are now declining in their heritage, which we are reviving it, and as on date we have revived 51 temples, abandoned temples where Nitya Pujas are not happening, and we have already started the Nitya Pujas. And the sponsors have adopted the temples, and every year, till the one whole year, they will be giving the sponsorship money for the temples to have the daily Nitya Pujas. So now we get back to the rich heritage of our temples. In fact, the temples are not only a place of worship, but it's a place of all social activities, and it's a centers of education and repositories of tradition, and there are a lot of charitable institutions, hospitals, centers of preservation of fine arts and historical records. So we know the temples have been for more than 1,000 years, and you know that old Rajaraja Cholan kings and all those people have done, created so many heritage temples, and those temples are a marvel. We have to see each and every temple. It has a marvel in the every temple, and lot of sacred worships are being happening, and people get lot of peace and some sense of happiness when they do all the worshipping the God in those temples. So this is one of the Tamil Nadu temples for us to have an idea of how the temples are there. And then we have this multifaceted function of temples. As I said, all these lot of activities in and around temples always happen. In fact, it is a socio-economic center where lot of economic activity also happens around the temple, and it gives lot of, for all the temple, whoever is there, who can live livelihood for those temples. And then social role of temples also is a very important thing in the temples. And main thing is people all come and say, it is a segregation point. Everybody come over there for all good things, and it is a dissemination of all the information, and it was a center of activity in all villages. And Indian temples has recognized as a main economic center of the state, and it provides lot of law, consumer of goods and education services, bank and places of entertainment. Temples are also very rich in their land holdings, but unfortunately today many things are just going away, which we have to now control that, and we have to get back our lands which the temples were owning. So we just have to see the marvel of the temples, the socio-economic, as I said, so many activities are happening in and around the temples. And again, as I said, the temples are also education institutions, serve as an education institutions, and it also serves as a promoters of fine arts. And what are the main activities or main festivals in Tamil Nadu which the temples celebrate? One is very importantly Pongal festival. And you just see the colorful celebrations of the locals in and around the temples. Then this is a musical concert where Tyagaraja Aradhana is happening. Just see all the famous musicians come on that day and sit before Lord Tyagaraja and sing all his Panchavartana Kirtis. Then main is one more is Kartikeya Deepam, and it's all lighting of lamps. It's all vibrating with energy. If you can see, our temples are all full of vibrations, and every activity or every festival is full of sanctity and vibration and lot of divinity in that. Then there are a lot of dance forms which are also happening in temple that also promotes lot of fine arts. One is Bharatanatyam. So this is Bharatanatyam, which is promoted by the temples, and there is also the local atom called Puliyatam. See, we can see, the varied interest in people, which is having they can showcase in the temples. Then it's a Silambatam. These are all few things I just want you to see how our temples are rich in heritage, and we were enjoying the cultural and heritage in our Hinduism. And this is Mailatam. So you can all just see how nice for us to see. Just imagine if you are part of it, how good it will be. And then it is Karagatam. And this is one more. See, these are all a rich art which can come only through lot of practice. It just cannot be, you and I cannot do such a thing. So these are the ways and means by which our temples were encouraging everybody. Now, why I showed all the temples in Tamil Nadu, the way the rich heritage of the temples is, this is what is the wealth we have. And now, in 110,000 temples in Tamil Nadu, only 44,000 temples are under the government HRNC. So other 66,000 temples are neglected or abandoned, and few temples, locals take care, and a few temples are taken care by some corporate houses, but many temples are there without any rituals, without any daily pujas. That means these temples are under lock and key. Nobody is also opening it and putting even deepam in that temple. So now we have taken an initiative called Infinite Seva. In this Infinite Seva, we identify the temples where the pujas are not happening, daily pujas are not happening, and we talk to the local villagers and identify 3 volunteers, and they will become that temple committee. It's all volunteering work. And the 3 people committee, we open a bank account, and for everyday puja, that is morning and evening, the temples have to be opened. The lighting of lamp, some abhishekam, and we also have some flowers, some prasad, and prasad distribution. Because prasad distribution is very important, because the children, we have to enroll the children, and we have to inculcate a habit of children coming to the temple. Then it will become a habit for the children. So initially as children, the prasad is one thing which, they will like to come and take it, and that is an attraction for them. So we also do the prasad distribution. So for this we give only 500 rupees per day, and then 5,000 rupees for Pujari, because Pujari clan is totally declining because they are not being helped at all. So now 15,000, that is per month, it will be 15,000 plus 5,000, 20,000. We identify the sponsors, and the sponsor sends directly to the temple committee bank account. And just imagine, only the blessed people get the opportunity to serve the Lord. It's all very, very old heritage temples with 400, 500 years of powerful temples, powerful Shiva temples, powerful, all temples are there. For some reason, it had got abandoned and neglected. And today, God is very kind to everybody. He is selecting few people who can adopt these temples, and they are the blessed people who are sending every month 20,000 rupees per month to that temple, each temple or each temple committee. And that temple committee takes responsibility for the temple to be opened morning and evening, and the daily pujas they ensure. And by God's grace, 51 temples we have completed as on date. So as I said, how with the Nitya Pujas, we are connecting. One good thing is, this is an initiation point, and now once we started that, we are also able to see the locals are all now getting enthusiasm, seeing their temples being opened and doing pujas, and they started taking involvement in the temple activities. And few people say, I will do Annadanam, I will do Velak Puja, lamp puja, like that they have started. And this is something amazing experience we are having. We just took it as ensuring only everyday Nitya Puja to happen, but that has now taken us to next level of, other good activities happening in and around temples. So what do we do? As I said, we identify the donor. Then the operational process is, we every day morning, because the temples are open till 12 o'clock, every day morning, 6 o'clock, our team starts, goes village to village, identify which temples they don't have the Nitya Pujas happening, and then they involve the locals. They talk to all the villagers, they enroll them, they also get the support of all the villagers, locals of the temples, and then 3 volunteers come forward to take responsibility for the temples to be done puja day on day. And if you see, this is the process which we created. These are all digital initiatives we have taken up. Everything is a digital platform, and all the temples which we have taken up, the photos and all other things will be there in the temples, and there, the temple history, the Puranas, how it has come and what, it's a great thing which we have to see. The temple Puranas are all very, very interesting and very, very divine. And we also give which temple you go, what are your, special pujas you can do and all those things, so that, people get a lot of benefit out of it. And this is the process which we created for all the temples which we are doing. It's all digital initiatives, and we are doing it in a very professional manner. We don't collect any money. The direct money from the sponsor, it goes directly to the temple committee, and the temple committee ensures that the pujas are happening. And we are very happy and thankful that 51 temples have been completed, and it's all because of a lot of volunteers. In fact, in every temple in our Tamil Nadu, we see thousands of pillars actually. Like that, we have volunteers as our pillars. We have a lot of, that is chapter coordinators as our pillars, who make it happen. So I thank each and every volunteer and sponsors and patrons and all the members who are working along with us for this divine initiative. And a lot of divine experiences we are experiencing, and it's actually, to be very frank, God is taking it forward, because it's just unimaginable for us to do it within a span of 6 months, 51 temples. That too all deeper, the village temple where it's inside, deeper into Tamil Nadu, south and other places where heritage temples are there. And today we are now going forward to complete 108 temples. Next milestone we have kept is 108 temples. and in that 108 temples, anybody, in fact, to be very frank, I will share my experience. Many people I don't know, people from Bombay, people from Delhi, they say, we will take up one temple, we will take up one temple. And it's purely because God has selected them, because it's not whom I know or somebody who are taking up. Unknown people are coming forward and say, I will take up one temple, and we should have been blessed to get a temple like that. And every sponsor ensures for 365 days. That is what we are praying God is, if one temple 365 days the pujas are happening on a daily basis, that the temple itself will grow and become self-sufficient and it can work on its own. So this is what is our prayers, and pray God that He makes it a reality. Thank you all. Thank you so much.